What's up, Scorpio? Trust your intuition for guiding you to this full moon in Leo reading. So the full moon in Leo is happening on February 5th. So this reading is covering February 5th through the 8th. And full moon in Leo is all about power, illuminating our power. Because full moons are all about illumination. What's being highlighted, that's usually underneath the shadows, underneath the surface. And then that's why full moons are all about exposures and secrets and reveals. And then Leo energy rules the heart chakra. So this is a full moon all about matters of the heart, but it's like your heart's truest desires. You know, Leo is the lion, the leader of the jungle, king of the jungle, ruled by the sun. So there's a big, powerful energy with this full moon. So let's see how this power is translating into your life, Scorpio. So we are manifesting the clearest energy for Scorpio, exactly what Scorpio needs to see. What does Scorpio need to see about the full moon in Leo? What's the clear energy for Scorpio? There we go. Dark moon, pause and rest. You deserve it. So the universe is definitely telling you it's time to take a pause. It's time to assess things. Maybe not even assess. Maybe just rest. Maybe just take it easy. Let things kind of subside, because after the full moon comes release. Comes a waning moon. So the full moon is the peak of the waxing energy. And then after that, we release energy. So I feel like the universe is telling you to relax, take it easy, which a lot of people can sometimes forget is more productive than doing work, than trying to control the situation all the time. Give me more for Scorpio for the full moon in Leo. What does Scorpio need to see? Flip the deck over. What's the energy for Scorpio? So we have the moon emotions, and I did want to show you, so I'm going to take this out for you because it was just screaming at me, and it still is from the bottom of the deck. The lunar eclipse, open the door to a higher dimension. So this to me is letting me know that there's a moment of pause before you're going through something, before you're going through some type of a transition period. You're opening the door to something. And I like that it's like a dark moon, an empty moon before it becomes full, because I feel like there's a period where you're releasing and then something is coming in after the release. Yeah, there's a lot about the moon for you. So this moon is mooning for you, Scorpio. The moon is all about phases, our emotions. Yes. Okay, so we have 23 coming out. 2 plus 3 breaks down to a 5. And 5s are literally all about change, transformation. So that really makes sense. Let's see what cycle you're kind of transitioning into. I'm hearing shuffle again. It seems like whatever cycle this is, you're coming up into something. It's like you're releasing and then you're letting something come in. Because anytime you release, something has to fill the space after. So let's see what just fell. 1 second, Scorpio. Skull endings. Oh my goodness. This actually makes me think of Scorpio energy with the skull. It makes me think of the death card. And Scorpio energy in general is all about death, rebirth. That's why you guys rule the genitals, the reproductive system, all about creation. So I feel like there's something. I'm noticing the 11 too. And 2 plus 9 breaks down to 11. So if you notice 11, do know it's your spirit guides letting you know you are on the right path. But you're ending something. There's this huge energy in here about cycles. You're 100% ending something. And I feel like after you end it, you're taking a pause, you're taking a rest. But then you're also letting your emotions lead the way. Emotions, energy and motion. It's like your emotions are inspiring you in some way. And I feel like they're kind of being led by the moon. So definitely follow the moon. If you don't follow a moon calendar, a lunar calendar, highly advise it, because the moon is mostly, you know, it rules water, and water is mostly what we are made of. So the moon in turn rules us. So there's definitely a very powerful energy with the moon. I'm hearing flip the deck over. What does Scorpio need to see for the full moon in Leo? The 9 of Stars, which is like the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's Virgo energy. Let's get 2 more. 2 more for Scorpio. The full, of course, I knew that one was going to come out. There's so much about the moon. I just knew it was going to come out. And it's its own special card in this deck, right? There's the full moon, the new moon. Give me one more for Scorpio. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the Nine of Stars can be about a loss of abundance, because the Nine of Stars is like abundant energy, wellness energy, get in that bag, single woman in her bag type of energy. Then we have the full moon. So the full moon is all about illusions, what's being illuminated, right? When the moon is full, it's shining a light, it's illuminating what's been hiding underneath the dark. So that's why it's all about secrets, exposures. That's why we have this little peephole right there. There's something being exposed. But in reverse, there's a hidden energy. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is Gemini energy. Upright, this is about feeling stuck, feeling bondage, right? It's like the swords are stabbing this person, creating kind of a stuck energy. And it's almost like this person's gotten themselves into this trouble. But in reverse, there's this energy of free yourself from bondage. So I feel like there's something, it's almost like you haven't been noticing something, Scorpio. With the full moon in reverse and the Nine of Stars in reverse, and not noticing something, maybe it's like you haven't been noticing the abundance in your life, or you've been noticing a loss of abundance, or you've been feeling a loss of abundance. Eight of Swords in reverse though, but the universe is telling you to get out of this energy. It's just a phase. I feel like that's why we have this restful energy. And this energy where you feel like, woe always happens to me, nothing ever works out for me. I feel like there's a lot that wants to come to fruition for you, but you've been focusing on the negative. And that's the ending here. That's the main ending. It's more of a shift in mindset than a shift in anything else. Like, it is going to translate materially, but first, of course, it has to translate mentally. So let's get more for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see? Final card before we go into the charms and the astro days for the full moon in Leo. Genesis, rebirth. I love this energy. Yeah, in Scorpio, this makes me think of your energy. Death and rebirth. Like, there's something about a transformation here. Going through a shift and to rebirth something. There's so much about like cycles and shifts and a new dimension and rebirthing yourself and resurrecting, and like, you know, like there's something about like, it's almost like a baptism. All right, give me more for Scorpio through the charms for the full moon in Leo. What's going on for Scorpio? So we have the anchor coming out on top of the full moon in reverse. So when things seem dark or confusing or things aren't coming to light, the universe is telling you to be still. I always get a stillness with the anchor. The anchor holds things down, very secure energy. So I always feel like there's this energy of like, when you don't know what to do, don't do anything, just be still. And it kind of came out in your Genesis too. And I feel like that stillness is birthing something. That silence is birthing something out of you, Scorpio. Give me more for Scorpio for the full moon in Leo. What's coming through? We have Neptune and Pisces. So your dreams are really, really powerful at this time. Neptune rules over Pisces, which is the dreamer. So there's this huge energy of like information, downloads, sacred wisdom coming through your dreams. In the 10th house, ruled by Capricorn, this is all about determination, career. I feel like this could be, you know, if some of you are wondering what to do next career-wise, maybe you're birthing something through your dreams, that could be the answer coming through. Or if you're just wondering what to do next or how to provide for yourself or kind of how to be like a fatherly figure, that's Capricorn energy. There could be something about just like, be still. I think you're going to get a lot of wisdom through stillness, Scorpio. So yeah, bottom of the deck energy, look what's staring at me. Connection. See beyond is underneath that. So I love that so much for you, Scorpio. I hope this resonated. If it did, head on over to themoonempress.com or themoonempress.etsy.com, THA. And I will catch you later in another reading.